Ever wonder why every trip through the airport feels like a calculated assault on your wallet and your sanity? Endless lines, rideshare fees that sting like a slap, $7 water bottles mocking you at the gate. Airports are quietly bleeding you dry, and they're praying you never figure out how to fight back. But today, the game changes. Get ready for 2025's ultimate airport hacks. Beat Uber's steep fees, glide past crowds, and turn Google Maps into your secret edge. You'll save cash, skip the madness, and leave with a grin while others scramble. Want in on their hidden tricks? Let's roll. Your airport win starts here. Heading to the airport and dreading those sky-high Lyft or Uber fares? $40, $50 or more? Here's a trick the airports don't want you to know. Skip the overcrowded terminal pickup and head to the rental car zone instead. At spots with off-site rental facilities, like DFW, LAX, or ATL, tell your driver to meet you across the street from the car rental lot. You'll cut 25 to 50% off your ride cost, no sweat. The secret? Airports tack on steep concession fees for ride shares at the main zones, inflating your tab. They'd rather keep that quiet while raking in the cash, but this dodge hands you the win. It's dead simple. Less money to the app, more for you, or a juicier tip for a driver who plays along. Traffic data shows rideshare lanes choke up hard during peak hours. This move slices through the mess. With 2025 travel soaring and fares climbing, it's your ace in the hole. No fuss, no haggling. Just a quick step across the road and you're riding cheaper. Picture this. It's early morning and the departures lane at the airport is a total mess. Cars piled up, horns blaring, pure chaos. Here's the hack most travelers miss. Tell your ride to drop you off at arrivals instead of departures. At that hour, it's like a ghost town down there. Flights aren't landing yet, so it's calm and quiet. You stroll in, hop on the escalator, and bam, you're up at check-in in no time. I've done this a bunch, and it's a game changer. Saves you 20 minutes easy, maybe even time for a coffee while everyone else is stuck stressing. Now flip it. When you land and the arrivals area is swarmed with people, everyone waiting to grab their ride, tell whoever's picking you up to meet you at departures instead. It's often way less crowded up there, depending on the time. Traffic stats say airport jams spike hard in the mornings at big hubs. This trick cuts right through it. It's simple, it's smooth, and it works anywhere, anytime. In 2025, with travel going nuts, this is your secret weapon. No stress, no gridlock, just you gliding through like a pro. That extra time? Grab a latte, soak it in, and leave the chaos behind. Got a trip through JFK Terminal 5? Here's a bonus gem. Use the TWA hotel drop-off or pickup zone. It's a quiet haven, way fewer cars than the terminal mess, and no grumpy traffic cops barking at you to move. Signs might nudge folks away from using it to access T5, but enforcement's practically a myth. Hotel staff seem too stretched to care, and they're not about to risk hassling an actual guest. Plus, with lighter traffic, spotting your ride's a breeze. Slip in, skip the madness, and roll out smooth. JFK's got nothing on this slick workaround. Parking at the airport hits like a gut punch. $20 to $50 a day, double the $8 to $15 you'd shell out at a city lot just miles away. Airports and airlines don't flinch at gouging you with those sky-high rates, piling on the pain with traffic jams that'll leave anyone sweating. Watch the smart ones dodge it. Hop a bus or train for a measly $2 to $5 a ride, cheap as dirt and no gridlock nightmares. Or if a car's in play, aim for the cell phone lot, free for drop-offs, not a cent wasted. At LAX, travelers have slashed a $50 daily sting by switching to a $20 to $30 taxi ride straight to the gate. Compared to airport parking, that's up to $30 saved a day. It's the slick way to roll. Keep the cash, skip the chaos, and glide through like a master with zero regrets. Stuck in a massive airport and feeling lost? Google Maps is your secret weapon. Here's how it works. Open the app, type in your airport's name, like DFW Airport, and watch the indoor maps pop up. You'll see gates, food spots, everything. Heading from gate A23? Just search gate A23 in the app, then type A21 checkpoint to find the nearest TSA spot. It'll clock the walk at about 4 minutes. I've used this trick before. Skipped a $15 burger line and snagged a quiet lounge instead. Tight on time, but craving coffee? Search for Starbucks. Say, 5 minutes away and decide if you can swing it. By 2025, with travel booming, hubs might even get 3D maps, making this razor sharp. Stats show 70% of travelers lean on their phones. This is why. It's your lifeline for layovers. No wandering, no panic over tight connections. Say you've got 20 minutes. Search for a nearby shop or snack bar and know if you can grab a bite without rushing. In sprawling terminals, it's like a personal guide. Master this. Type the airport, pick your spot, go, and you'll turn chaos into smooth moves. Simple tech, big wins. Next trip, you're not just surviving, you're owning it. Trapped in the madness of a massive airport, blaring announcements, shoving crowds? Here's your getaway. Hunt down the chapel. Big US hubs like Atlanta Hartsfield, O'Hare, or Miami stash these secret oases. They're free, hushed, and almost always empty. No overpriced lounge pass needed. Just punch chapel into Google Maps or ask an agent. Studies show 80% of major US airports tuck away these interfaith retreats, totally overlooked. By 2025, spots like ATL might even upgrade them with cushy seats. They're so calm, people nap there. One catch, keep it silent if others arrive to pray. Rules ban chatter, food, drinks, or snoozing inside. It's a sanctuary, not a lounge. With travel exploding in 2025, this hacks your sanity lifeline. Ditch the chaos, recharge, and stride out sharp. Noise can't touch you once you've claimed your quiet corner. You land at the airport early, stomach growling after skipping breakfast, and spot a food court line that's a total zoo. Think $15 burgers or a $10 stale pretzel staring you down. Here's the sharp play. Skip the overpriced chaos and fire up an app like Grab, a lifesaver at big US hubs. Open it, pick your spot, say Shake Shack or a deli, order from your phone, set a pickup time, then stroll over when it's ready. No shoving, no waiting, just you snagging a hot meal while others shuffle in line like lost sheep. Airport food hauls in $4 billion a year. Those prices and lines are a straight-up trap. This hack cuts through both, dodging the gate gouging that hits your wallet hard. Apps like these are rolling out wider. By 2025, expect Chili's or Panda Express at spots like LAX, ready at your fingertips. Download it before you fly. Don't sleep on this. Beat the lines and eat smart. You roll into the gate parched, and there's a $7 water bottle mocking you from the stand. Pure robbery. Here's the slick fix. Pack an empty bottle in your carry-on. It sails through TSA no problem. Then swing by a free refill station. They're popping up everywhere. Seattle, Denver, Philly all have them in spades. One traveler topped off at San Francisco and dodged a $5 gouge, staying hydrated the whole flight. Over 3,000 stations were humming by 2023. Sustainability stats say airports are leaning green. By 2025, you might even spot flavored taps at the big hubs. This trick's a no-brainer. Eco-smart, wallet-friendly, and dead simple. Stash a collapsible bottle to save space, and you're set. With travel surging in 2025, it's your hydration lifeline. Skip the rip-off stands and sip free like a pro. Ever zoned out at the airport, lost in a podcast or a nap, only to realize you nearly missed your flight? It's a rookie mistake too many learn the hard way. Departure time isn't boarding time. In the US, gates start buzzing 30 to 40 minutes before takeoff for domestic flights, sometimes up to an hour for international ones. But here's the kicker. Those doors slam shut 15 minutes before the plane rolls, and no amount of pleading will crack them open. Stroll up at 6:45 p.m. for a 7 p.m. flight? Sorry, you're toast. Gates locked, and the agent's long gone. Here's your lifeline. Set a phone alarm 1 hour before departure. For a 7 p.m. flight, that's 6 p.m., right on the dot. Sure, the alarm's a basic feature on every phone out there, but hardly anyone taps it for this genius move. This tiny tweak kills the stress. You can kick back, sip a coffee, scroll your feed, or just tune out time completely, knowing you're covered. It's saved travelers countless times, whether they're binging Netflix or dozing off in a corner. Studies estimate that nearly 1 in 5 travelers feel the rush of airport stress each year, racing to their gates in a sweat. One smart strategy can erase that chaos, letting you stroll to your flight with ease, while others dash in a frenzy. But here's a heads up. Don't show up at your gate too early, or you might regret it. I know you want to be the responsible one, but strolling in 2 or 3 hours before departure can backfire big time. Gate agents are already stressing over how to fit every carry-on into a full flight. They're laser-focused on keeping those overhead bins from overflowing. And guess who they spot first? The eager folks who got there way ahead of time, just sitting there with their bags. Before you know it, they're asking you to check your carry-on down to the cargo hold, and there's no talking your way out of it. Trust me, I've seen it happen. Those early birds get picked off fast. The trick is to hit that perfect window. Get there early enough to board without a hitch, but not so early that you're volunteering your bag for the luggage lottery. Rolling up to the check-in desk without doing it online? Watch out. Low-cost sharks like Frontier, Ryanair, or Wizz Air are ready to sink their teeth into your wallet, charging $20 to a whopping $70 just to print your boarding pass. Here's the killer move. Fire up their app or website, check in from your couch, and flash that digital ticket on your phone. Fast, free, and 0 lines. I've watched suckers fork over cash at the counter while I strutted straight to security. Smug as can be. Ryanair's been known to slap a brutal 55-pound fee, about $70, for forgetting this trick, and Frontier's not far behind with a $25 sting. It's not just about dodging the gouge. You might even snag a free seat pick if you're quick. Some airlines toss those out early, saving you another $10 to $20 from the seat selection scam. With 2025 airports turning into madhouses, think 2.9 million passengers a day crammed through TSA. This hacks your golden ticket to outsmart the chaos. No desk drama, no wallet drain, just pure speed. Nail this, and you'll glide past the crowd, cash intact, grinning like a pro. Caught in the airport shuffle, endless security lines, packed gate crowds, and that sinking feeling you're stuck forever? Here's the insider edge most travelers sleep on. Ditch the obvious queues and snag the hidden wins. At security checkpoints, the line closest to the main walkway always stretches like a mile-long snake. Everyone piles in because it's right there. But peek around. The farthest lane, tucked off to the side or half hidden by a pillar, often sits near empty. Sure, it's a few extra steps, but that quiet stretch can shave 10 minutes off your wait. No jostling, no sighs, just you cruising through while the herd lingers. Traffic stats clock security waits spiking 40% at peak hours. Why stew in that mess when a smarter path's just feet away? Now, seating's its own trap. Don't get too cozy without a double check. Gate waiting areas turn into a maze of chairs, and it's way too easy to plop down at the wrong spot. Imagine this. You're chilling with a coffee, gate number locked in your mind, only to look up and see your flight's line halfway gone. Except you're parked at G12 when your ticket reads G15. It's more common than you'd guess. People miss boarding calls, stuck at seats 2 gates over, totally unaware. Cross-check that gate number on your pass with the signs. Every time. Nail this. And you're not just beating the lines. You're claiming your spot like a champ, cool and collected while chaos reigns. Staring down a check-in line at Delta or American that stretches into next week, hours of soul-draining chaos? Here's a sly trick most miss. In the economy line, position yourself near the edge by the priority desk. You know, the one for business class hotshots or elite frequent flyers. Picture those agents wrapping up with the VIPs, scanning the crowd, and bam, they call over whoever's hovering nearest. This move can get you checked in 5 minutes flat while the main herd shuffles like molasses. Airlines churn through 700 million US passengers a year. Those lines are a brutal slog, and this sidesteps it clean. It's not about cutting corners, just nailing the timing. Hang back smooth, catch their eye. No shoving or begging needed. You might even score a seasoned agent used to pampering high rollers, dishing out sharper service than the rookie at the back. Just one catch. Stick to the economy line. Don't plant yourself in priority unless you've got the golden ticket for first or business class, or you'll get a quick boot back. That's it. You're now unstoppable at any airport. Walk in, own the game, and leave the chaos behind. If you're pumped about crushing it next trip, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a move. Tell us your best travel win below. We're all ears. See you on the next one. Fly smart.